All right, class, so today we're going to be working on laws of exponents. Today we're going to be working on laws of exponents, multiplication, division, power of a power, negative exponent. We're going to be, and zero. We're going to be working on those, okay? All right, but so far, I want to show you what you should have in your notebook so far. Yes, babe. Please make it quick because this is super important. I want to make sure you have this stuff, okay? All right, your first page is the real number system. Look to see if there are not a lot of cones out there. Should only be one blue cone. All right, real number system is the first page that we should have for this quarter, and it's it's going to be 2 pages, 2 pictures for you. This is the second picture. Okay. Second is estimating roots to the nearest whole number. This is our second page. Page 3 is simplifying roots. Page 4 is cube root. Page 5 is ordering real numbers. And that's 2 pages, page 5. Page 6 is repeating decimals. Page 7 is intro to Pythagorean theorem. And that's 2 pages. Page 8 is Pythagorean theorem practice. Okay. Page 9 is volume of cylinders, cones, and spheres. Okay, and page 10 got off track, sorry y'all. Give me a second. Is laws of exponents. I'm going to give you these notes. So these are notes that I'm going to be giving you. So in the picture you'll say, you'll see given to 4th period. So I'll know that this page is going to look exactly like mine. I'm going to give this to you. This is going to be a gift, okay? As well as this one, because remember you had a guest speaker last week. This page is going to be given to you also, given to 4th. And you'll see this in your picture, so I'll know that I'm giving this page to you. So you're going to put this in your interactive notebook. You don't have to copy it. I'm giving this to you. Okay? And this page is also going to be given to you. Okay, so page 10 is given to you. All right. Page 11, I did tell you to watch that video and do. Page 11, I told you to watch this video and do this page. So you should have your page 11. Okay, this was in the video that I told you to watch after you got back from lunch. So page 11, you should have all of page 11. And we did that on Thursday, so please make sure you go back and watch Thursday's video. Okay? More laws of exponents. I'm going to give this page to you. Page 12 is going to be given to you. Page 12 is going to be given to you, and it's 2 pages, given to 4th. If you don't see given to 4th at the top of the page, then you have to write it yourself. Please don't use my pages other than the ones that say given to 4th in my handwriting in your digital interactive notebook. So only given to 4th pages can be in my handwriting. I will give those to you. Okay? Today we're going to do page 13. Okay? We're going to do page 13 together. Page 13 is laws of exponents, more practice. Page 13 is laws of exponents, more practice. All right. Any questions on which pages I'm going to be giving to you? All right. The title of this page, I'm going to pause for the calls because I see some people that need paper. And I keep forgetting my mouse is not working. Give me a second. Okay, so we have more. Oh, did I do that? Yeah, go and cut the volume off on that. You know how to cut the volume down or off? Yeah, that's it. Thank you, babe. All right, so we have laws of exponents, more practice. Okay. Laws of exponents, more practice. This is page 13. Today's date is 5/10/21. Okay. We might have to do a little bit more problems than it's going to depend on what we understand. So if you really don't understand what we're doing, this will be the time to say, Miss Reyes, I don't get it. And I can do more problems to help you understand. Okay. All right. So let's do multiplying exponents first. This is what this looks like. We got 5. Maybe I should put the number. We got 5 to the 4th power times 5 to the 6th power. This is what we have. Okay. This is multiplying exponents. This dot means multiplication. It's multiplying exponents with like bases. These are my bases. These are my exponents. This is saying I'm going to multiply 5 4 times here, and I'm going to multiply 5 6 times here. So how many times am I going to multiply 5 altogether? Well, that's very good. 4 plus 6 is 10. So my answer is 5 to the 10th power. I am multiplying 5 10 times. Okay. Any questions about number 1? Just let me know if I'm moving too fast for you, okay? Let's do number 2. Number 2, we have 6 to the 3rd power times 6 to the 8th power. See if you can do that one on your own. Do it the same way we did the previous one. And I'm going to pause for the calls, okay? So here, again, you're adding the exponents together. We got 3 plus 8, and that gives you 6 to the 11th power. Good job. Okay. Any questions about multiplying exponents with like bases? If you do have questions, we can do a couple more. Are there any questions? Okay. All right. Let's do number 3. Let's divide with like bases now. So we have 18 to the 10th power divided by 18 to the 7th power. All right. So in order to simplify exponents with like bases, and when you're dividing, you subtract the exponents, okay? So this is going to be 18, okay, because the base is 18. The top exponent is 10, so you're going to say 10 minus the bottom exponent is 7. So now we have 10 minus 7. So that gives us a base of 18. The base stays the same. And when you say 10 minus 7, that gives us 3. So this is 18 to the 3rd power. Any questions about that? Let's see if you can do number 4 the same way. I'm going to give you the same kind of problem. I want you to do the same thing. We have 20 as the base to the 8th power, divided by 20 to the 6th power. See what you get there. I'm going to pause for the calls. Okay. All right. So we have 20 as the base. I'm going to subtract the exponents. The top exponent goes first, 8 minus 6. So that gives us 20 to the 2nd power. Great job. Any questions about problems that look like this? Okay, watch as I do number 5. Make sure you copy this down. We have 4 to the 2nd power divided by 4 to the 6th power. We're going to do it the same way. The bases are the same. So we have 4 as the base. We're going to subtract the exponents. The top exponent goes first. So that's 2 minus 6. Okay, so this is going to give us 4 to the negative 4 power. Okay, to the negative 4 power. We can't keep it as a negative exponent unless they tell you to keep it as a negative exponent. Okay, But if we're simplifying this, we do not want to keep it as a negative exponent. So to change it to a positive exponent, I've done this already before. If you remember, you're going to write 1 as your numerator, and you're going to move this to the bottom of your fraction. So now it's a positive exponent, and that's all you have to do. To make it a positive exponent, move it to the bottom of the fraction. That's all you have to do here. And I'm going to do a couple just like that so you'll get the hang of it. Number 6. Let's do another one. We have 3 to the, let's do 3 to the 5th power. And then let's do 3 to the, let's do 3 to the 11th power, okay? We're going to do the same as before. The bases are the same. Remember, you can only do this when the bases are the same. So we have 3 as our base. The bases are the same. Your top exponent is 5. So we're going to say 5 minus 11. Okay? What's 5 minus 11? Very good, negative 6. So we have 3 to the negative 6th power. Great job. Now see, we're going to do the same thing that we did in the previous problem. To make it a positive exponent, our top number is going to be a 1. The numerator is going to be a 1. And I'm going to move this down to the bottom. So now my 6 becomes a positive exponent. This is my answer here. Any questions about that? All right, let's do a couple on our own. Let's do number 7. Let's see if you can do this one on your own. Let's suppose that we have 15 to the 7th power divided by 15 to the 9th power. See if you can do that one, and I'll pause for the cause. Okay, so here we have 15. Then we have 7 minus 9 is equal to 15 to the negative 2 power. To make this a positive exponent, we have a numerator of 1, and we move this down to the bottom of the fraction, which is going to be 15 to now the positive 2 power. Any questions about that? Okay. All right, let's do this one. Number 8. Okay. Let's suppose that we have 9 to the 2nd power divided by 9 to the 10 power. See if you can do that one on your own. I'll pause for the cause. All right, so here we got 9 is the base. And the top exponent is 2, the bottom exponent is 10, so it's 10 minus 2. And you're right, babe, that gives you 9 to the negative 8 power. Great job. To make this a positive exponent, you write it as 1 over 9 to now the positive 8 power. Excellent job. Any questions about that before we move on? Sure, anytime. What's up? Mm-hmm. Mhm. Yes, because the answer here is going to be smaller than, it's going to be smaller than 1, obviously, because, yeah. Well, if they do become fractions, unless you want to write it as a decimal, you know, like an example, so you can kind of see the visual of what this looks like, because sometimes it just helps us get that visual. Let's do a smaller one. Like if you have 3 to the negative 2 power, okay, that of course is going to be 1 over now 3 to the positive 2 power. Okay, so let's look and see what that looks like in the calculator, because really what this would be is 3 times 3, which is what? Which is 9, right? So if I simplify it, then this is what this would be. Are you okay with that? Okay, so let's do this in the calculator and see if we get this. Okay, so what we do is we say 3, then we have caret key, and we have negative 2. Okay, and then we're going to press enter. And do you see how it gives us this? But we change it to a fraction, math, enter, enter. And do you see how we get the fraction 1/9? No problem. Okay, any other questions, y'all? All right, okay. We got a couple minutes and then we're going to prepare for lunch, okay? All right, so let's do a power of a power before we go to lunch. We have, what number did I leave off on? 8. So this is number 9. Okay, so here we got 7 to the third power, and we're going to raise that to the fifth. So when you have a power or an exponent raised to another exponent, you multiply the exponents. So your base here is 7, and you're going to say 3 times 5. What's 3 times 5? 15. So this is going to be 7 to the 15th, 7 to the 15th power. All right. See if you can do number 10 on your own. Okay. Number 10, we have 4 to the 9th power, and we're going to raise this to the second. Okay. See if you can do that. See if you can do that. Jacob, are you writing this stuff down? Because your notebook looks closed, babe. Okay, Alex Montoya, what do you do here when you have a power raised to a power? What do you do here, babe? Do you know? That's all right. Anybody else want to try? Yeah, yes. Go ahead. You multiply the exponents, okay? So, Alex, when you have a power raised to a power, just like we did here, you're going to multiply the exponents together. So this is going to be 4 is the base. I'm going to multiply these exponents, 9 times 2. So what does that give me, folks? What's 9 times 2? 18. So this is going to be 4 to the 18th power. Are you okay with that, babe? Alex, you okay? All right. Let's do one more, and then we're going to prepare for lunch. Let's do 5. Let's do 5 to the 7th power this time, okay? And let's raise this to the 3rd. See what you get here. So we have a power of a power again. Okay? Yeah, that's whose class is that coming from? Is that across the hall? Oh, you think it's that way? Okay. That's my song. I don't even know what song that is. I know it's music, but I oh, okay. All right. What do we get here? Very good. We have 5. Then we're going to multiply. Shh, guys, come on. 7 times 3. Okay, so Jacob, what does that give us? 7 times 3. Mm-hmm. Jacob. My mind is like not where it is not at all. Okay? You need to go get it. We need you here, Jacob. So anybody want to help him out? 5 times? Yes, go ahead. 21. I said 5. I meant to say 7. I thought you was going to say it, but then it never came out. So this is 5 to the 21st power. Well, you need to stand up if you feel that way, okay? Don't just do that. Stand up. All right. So guys, this is what we are going to do. Those of you that are at home, please make sure I'm going to pause my video. Please make sure you go back and watch the rest of the video unless you want to meet us back here at what time is it? Meet us back here at 11:35. 11:35 so I can finish up the notes and then you work on your Delta Math. If you don't come back at 11:35, then you're going to have to watch the video. You can fast forward the video all the way to the 19 minutes and 25-second mark. And that's where you can start because that's where we're getting ready to pick up from, okay? All right. So those of you that are not coming back, please make sure you tune in and watch the video. I will post the video as soon as we're finished with it and work on your Delta Math assignment from last week and the test from last week. Those 2 items need to be finished today. You had time on Friday. If you followed directions, you should have gotten those done on Friday. However, if you need extended time, please use this time to continue working complete it, and submit. All right? Questions, comments, or concerns? All right, I'll see you back at 11:35. I'm going to pause the video. I'm pausing it at actually 2012. I will stay with you. All right, so let's suppose that we have a problem that looks like this. This is going to be our number 12 problem, okay? We have 5 to the second times 5 to the fifth, and then on the bottom, divided by 5 to the second raised to the third power, okay? So what we do when we have a problem looks like this. Simplify the top, simplify the bottom, and then divide, okay? So let's take care of just the top first. This is multiplying, so you add the exponents. So this is going to be 5, 2 plus 5, okay? On the bottom, this is an exponent raised to another exponent. So you multiply the exponents. So this is going to be 5, 2 times 3. Okay? So now on the top, you're going to get 5 to the 7th. Admit some more folks. You're going to get 5 to the 7th power. And then on the bottom, you're going to have 5 to the 6th power. So then this is going to give me, when I divide, remember when you divide, subtract them. So this is going to be 5, 7 is the top exponent, minus 6. That's going to give me 1. So I have 5 to the 1 power, or I could just write just the 5. Please make sure that you write this down. So simplify the top and the bottom first, then use division where you subtract the exponents, okay? I'm going to pause for the cause. It's very hot, babe. All right, so let's do another one. This is number 13. We have, let's do this together, 2 to the first power times 2 to the 11th power. And then let's do, actually, let's not do this one first. Let's do another one just like the one we had. So let's do 6 to the 7th power times 6 to the 8th power. Then on the bottom, let's do 6 to the 4th power, and let's raise that to the second. All right, so we're going to do the same exact thing that we did before. You're going to simplify the top, simplify the bottom, and then divide. So let's look at the top. We're multiplying exponents that have like bases. So that means we add the exponents together. So this is 6, 7 plus 8. On the bottom, we have a power raised to another power. So we multiply these exponents together. That's 6, 4 times 2. So on the top, when we add this together, 7 plus 8 is equal to what? 15. So we have 6 to the 15th power on the top. Very good. And then on the bottom, we multiply. What's 2 times the 4? 8. And so now the last thing that we do is subtract the exponents. So this is going to be 15 minus 8. What's 15 minus 8? 7. So this is going to be 6 to the 7th power. Please make sure that you copy that. See if you can do this one on your own. Okay, see if you can do number 14 on your own. We have 2 to the 6th power times 2 to the 11th power divided by 2 to the 5th power, okay, times 2 to the 3rd. Times, raise that to the 3rd power. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm going to pause for the calls, okay? All right, so we're going to simplify the top, then simplify the bottom, then divide. So on the top, what are we going to do to simplify the top? Add. Very good. What are we going to add together? 6 plus 11. Very good. What about the bottom? What are we going to do there? Multiply. What are we going to multiply? 5 times 3, or 3 times 5, okay? So on the top, that gives us 2 to the what power? 17. And then on the bottom, that gives us 2 to the what power? To the 15. Very good. So now what's the last thing that you're going to do? Go ahead, Adrian. What's the last thing that we want to do here? Subtract. So this is 2. What minus what? The answer is 2, but what did you subtract? 17 minus the 15. And that does give you 2. Excellent job. Okay, let's try this one and then we're going to end here, okay? Let's do this one together. This one's a little bit different. We got 7 to the 3rd power. And we're going to raise that to the 3rd power. Then on the bottom, we have 7 to the 5th power times 7 to the 6th power. Okay? All right, so let's do this one. What are we going to do to simplify the top? What do we do to simplify the top? Anybody know? What'd you say? Multiply. What are we going to multiply together? 3 times 3. Good job, y'all. And on the bottom, what are we going to do here? Add. What are we going to add together? 5 plus 6. So on the top, that gives us 7 to the what power? 9. 7 to the 9th power. And then the bottom gives us 7 to the what power? 11. So now we're going to subtract. We say what minus what here? Because this is division. What minus what? What goes first? 9 minus 11. What's 9 minus 11? What kind of 2 though? Negative 2. So how do we write negative 2? How do we do this? This is going to be what over what? We got to write it as a fraction. What's going to be the numerator? 1. And then what's going to be the denominator? 7 to the 2nd power. Positive 2. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop the video here. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here. If you need to watch it, please watch it again. Work on your Delta math from last week or finish your test from last week, okay? And I'm going to post this video.